Hello. Hi there. It's me, your local virtual baker that isn't spooky today, Saltea Kichee. Give me a sec. Let me actually try and actually pretend like, oh, I actually know Halloween. Hold on. Give me a sec here. I'm just gonna... I forgot a little silly thing. Oh dear. Oh me. Oh my. Hold on. How silly. How a little silly goofy of me that I have forgotten of such an occasion. Oh, yes, it's me. Alright, hold on. Maximum spookiness, yes. Hello. It's me, the local virtual baker again, Saltea Kichee. And, happy Halloween, lads. Hello. Another Halloween is upon us. Among us, even. But, I have a fun Halloween plan, and I am going to be making candy. I'm gonna be making candy. That is the big thing I want to do today. But we're also gonna do stuff like carving a pumpkin and doing other sort of stuff like that. So yeah, that is our plan for today. We are gonna be making candy, and I have my papers. I got my recipes, and essentially we are making a Snickers bar in a way. Kind of trying to make like my most ideal kind of candy bar. Like, oh yes, if I were to make myself a candy bar and I would want to perfect and eat this candy bar, or even like, oh, I want to make a candy thing, and like, this is the kind of candy I would like. I'm a simple man, very simple guy, and I like the chocolate nougat. I think chocolate nougat is an excellent kind of thing to eat. I love chocolate nougat. It's fluffy, it's soft, and it's a marshmallow essentially. And marshmallows in your candy is quite nice. So, gonna be doing that. But along with that, I am also gonna try to make a pistachio caramel. I'm not sure if this is a take or not, but I think that I honestly think that peanuts are kind of overrated. And they're also I just think they're really overrated, honestly. You don't know, I don't really like peanuts too much. I think they're kind of boring. Like, they're great and they're tasty and all that whatnot. Hi there, Danny. Welcome in. They're good. They're okay. You know, Reese's. Everyone loves the Reese's and stuff, but I personally don't. I think it's just too. I just don't like peanut butter. The peanut butter. The peanut butter that's specifically used in like those kind of things just taste weird, I guess. So I guess if anything, today is kind of being a little spin on like, oh, this is how I would make it a little bit more interesting. I've chosen a lot of recipes I found online because there is no way in hell I'm gonna figure this out on my own. And if you want to talk about being exact, and you also want to talk about candy making, being exact in baking is one thing, but being exact in candy making is a whole different beast, of which I am not very experienced in. And honestly, this might be one of the most dangerous streams I do, because I'm making caramel. And if you know anything about caramel, that is basically kitchen napalm. So it's worse than getting oil burns, because the thing about oil, you can wipe it off. But if you somehow get caramel on your hands, it's over. You gotta deal with that. There's no way you can, if you take that off, it sticks. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. But that shouldn't be too hard. As long as I just follow my recipe I have right here, I should be fine. But yes. Okay, yeah, let's just do that then, yeah? Let's just get right into it. There's no means to hold this off anymore. So let's get right into the candy making. It would be nice if the kitchen cam would turn on, though. Uh-oh. Is it not plugged in? hold on. I gotta try and figure this silly, goofy thing out. It's so... What is it? It's so... No, it's so picky. Oh, I want to work today. Oh. Okay. There is some silliness at hand right now. Hold on. You know, of all the days for tech issues to happen, it would be on a spooky day such as today, no? Hold on. Would you like to cooperate today? There we go. Okay. Now I need to check if the kitchen cam is... Okay, the kitchen cam should work. What do you mean it's not plugged in? Ah, okay. This is so weird. This never happens. This never even happens. Okay. Gonna give it one last try with something. This is also weird. I don't know why the audio issue is deciding to be an audio issue as we speak. It's weird. This never is usually an issue that I have. Let's see here. Okay, the camera at least works. That's fine. I just am unfortunately not going to hear any sort of notifications or anything like that. But audio work. I mean, that works. It's honestly all that really pretty much matters. Give it one more try. Why don't you want to work? Alright, well, unfortunate things has arisen. At least for my side. Your guys should be fine. I am just not going to be hearing anything. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. This is very bad. It looks like OBS is about to crash. That's not good. Oh, boy. Brace yourselves. No, are we still good? Okay. Give this one more good try. No, you just don't want to work at all. USB was not recognized. Oh, okay, fine. Ah, man, that would really suck if, like, oh yeah, we don't want to work today. Come on, what do I not pay my own things for? Actually, no, I have paid for all these things to work. The last USB connected to this computer malfunction. Well, why? Device not be working correctly? Okay, fine. Alright. So, I guess as we're just here. How you guys doing today? You guys well? You guys doing stuff? Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen. How you guys doing today? You guys doing stuff? You guys doing things? Is any of you guys going out for trick-or-treating today? I don't want to hear any excuses of I'm too young or too old or whatnot. There's no such thing as being too young or too old. I mean, cosplaying, and if you really think about it, cosplaying is kind of like, well, okay, never mind. But like, I don't know how to explain it now. Cosplay, you know, when you dress up and go, stuff like that. Could you say that's kind of around the same thing, or is that too much of a stretch? What do you think? I don't think so. Oh, this is really freaking silly. This is a little silly and a little goofy. I mean, the worst comes to worst. If I can't get anything to work, oh, we had Cobblemon, but I don't want to do that for Halloween. I think that'd be kind of lame, if you will. Hold on here. Okay, I have an idea. I have a plan, but I'm gonna have to restart stream real quick. Give me a sec. We will be right back. Okay. Hello? Oh. Okay. Things are working. Okay, so things are working, and it is kind of weird, but essentially, just messing around my wires here. Maybe I should get like a wireless headset or something. That'd probably be a lot better. Alright. Here is the dealio. Here's what is to my understandings right now. We are good. We are good to go, so that is a good thing. The weird thing is just, all of what's happened. Very strange. A little spooky, I'd go as far and say, because, like, geez, that was a lot of glitches and, like, weird bips and baps that were just happening. But we should be good now. We're live. You can probably hear the BGM doubled. I'm not sure if my microphone's picking it up, but, we are going to just go with it with, how we have it right now. I hope everything is fine. Just gonna do a double check. Right, health should be all good. Alright. We should be good now. That was a whole bunch of semantics we had to jump over and get through, but now we can actually finally get into the candy making. A bit of semantics we had to go there for, but we're back. So yes, let's go back to making some candy, yes? Alright. Hold on first. So a new plus, I guess, is that now I can hear, but it's sort of more in the background, more or less now. This is a real quick thing though. Audio check. Audio check. I think we should be good. Okay, so let's get to making some candy, yes? Okay, so the first thing I am going to work on, we're going to be working on a sort of pistachio caramel, basically. I was starting to think about it as I was troubleshooting, but what we're making today is kind of we're essentially just making a Snickers full of pistachios. So yeah, that's something, I guess, right? We're making a pistachio Snickers, so that's cool, right? Okay, let's see. Well, first thing of business. Gotta make sure I have some chalky, because how are you gonna make a candy bar with no chocolate? Oh. Alright, so it in fact does taste like chocolate, so that's a good start. Yep. Let's see here. Alright. So not even see how many pistachios I have, because I don't think I have many. So I'm probably gonna do like half this recipe I pulled from online. I don't want to make too many candy bars now, but Alright, so we are gonna do half this recipe after done. So it calls for 2 cups of a nut. Unfortunately, I only have 1 cup of nuts. So hey, 1 cup should do. Alright, well, let's start to making this caramel. So initially, we should be adding 330 grams of sugar, but I don't have 330. I don't have enough nuts, so we're gonna go with oh geez, what's 30 divided by 2? It's not 215. It's not 115. So it's 0, 1. So it'll be well, wait, I gotta do math here. I hate math. I hate mental math. So it can go to 2. That's a 1 there. I actually have to do long. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I don't know how to do division like this in my head, and it's like I should. It's like very simple. It's just It's not 175, I think. 175 is 325. But you know what? Now that I say that, let's go for 175. Yeah, remember when I said, yeah, exact numbers mean a lot when it comes to sugar candy making and all that? Yeah, my inner self is coming through and I just don't feel like listening to myself. This is how I'm going to get myself killed today, but you know what? I had a good run. I just hope I hope that if something does go wrong or astray, that it will be quick. See, so now I need 118 kgs. Why are these numbers always 15? So 118, and then around up to 120, that's 60. 54? No, it should be like 64. It's like 64-ish. Okay, here we go. 80 grams of, okay, that's at least easy number to divide. It's just 40. Alright, corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. Ooh, who doesn't love this stuff? Ugh. Everyone in America loves this. It's in all our food. Yeah. To its credit, it had some really strange sort of, I think, chemical sort of things. Chemically, it's very, very unique versus using like I guess a simple syrup or anything like that and whatnot. So confectionery, in the confectionery sense, it has a lot of utility because it's so unique. Right. So apparently I just mixed that mixture together. Just gonna mix that mixture together, and then we're just gonna let that get to a boil. Eventually, we wanted to get nice and caramelized, nice GBD. But then after that, we're gonna add some cream, and then I'm gonna add some salt as well. Something I kind of okay, good. Something I kind of neglected, but didn't really think too hard about is that if I even had cream, because that would be quite funny if I started making this. It's like, oh, no cream. Now, a better question is do I have enough cream? Because I need 80 grams of this. Should have. There we go. That's 80 grams. 91, but I got what I need. I just go like this. There we go. 80 grams. Okay, well, there we go. We're pretty much making caramel at this point. Scary. I don't like making caramel. And also, I'm thinking of after the fact, because I do not feel like cleaning this too, because cleaning caramel is going to be quite a task. Have you ever had to try to clean caramel or burnt sugar? Fun. Stupid, I would go as far and say. So, okay, we got the caramel making. So now the thing I'm interested in, really fascinating, because I've never really made a nougat before. So I've never really even made marshmallows before either. But essentially, I just have to. I gotta use a mixer here, which I do have. I brought my mixer from its normal abode. And I have decided to move it back over here today. Just a little bit here. So we have this to our disposal, to our needs, our necessity, and all that whatnot. And yeah. So I'm gonna move it out of its way for now. We do not need it at this current moment. Not yet. But for now, we need to measure out 60 grams of egg white, which I have a whole bunch of. 60 grams to approximately going to be around more or less 2 egg whites. So, anyone who is curious of the true numbers in that regard. Okay. So, I believe how this works is that the egg whites are gonna have to get whipped real hard, and I actually have to make a sugar syrup on the side here. Now, if you don't know about the way this is being made, this is very similar to making an Italian buttercream, so I'm fairly familiar to this process. It's actually fairly familiar to making marshmallows as well, so this, once more, shouldn't be too hard. Sorry, I'm snacking on the pistachios. I like pistachios. Now I'm hungry. I didn't eat today. Alright. You guys, would you mind watching the caramel in the back there? Thank you. had to go clean my other pot, but I gotta make a sort of syrup for this now. Syrup for the whatchamacallit, the nougat we're about to make. So in the pot, I'm going to be mixing the well, a lot. Really? How much goes in here? Wait, I want to check a lot. That's a lot of corn syrup. Even I have to a point where it's like, okay, listen, that's a lot of corn syrup. I'm not sure if I want to do that now. It really requires that much. That is crazy. Alright, we're going off the wall, off the beating path. I'm making it differently. Okay. Because that would be way too sweet, and I don't feel like having a sugar bomb. One of my least favorite things and biggest pet peeves when it comes to having candy is when it is disgustingly sweet. Rewriting down this recipe. 5. 225. 59, 75. Syrup. Alright, let's see here. So, going off this different recipe, we need 225 grams of sugar. That is a lot more tolerable. Hi, caller. Welcome in. It is Halloween. You are correct. So, happy Halloween to you as well. We are trying to make some candy today, so we're going to see how this turns out to be. This can either be a disaster or a work of art. I'm not sure what is, but we will see. I'm hoping to make something that's at least edible. That is the goal for today. Nothing crazy, nothing big, nothing like, oh wow, I'm so surprised how good this is gonna be. I just want something edible at the end of the day. And if we can get that much, I will call this a success. Alright. 59 grams of water. 4 milliliters, if you want to be real pedantic with it. Four, 8, 9, there you go. 59 grams, 75 grams of corn syrup. Yeah, that's the thing that got me, because I kind of just write down recipes and then watch them, look at them last minute. 670. Listen, I don't want to be like the average American and have just that stuff injected into my veins. Corn syrup is not very, it's sweet. It's disgustingly sweet, and I hate it for that. So the fact that this recipe said that I was going to have to put in 640 grams in comparison to the 75 I'm putting in now, yeah, no, this is good. I'll continue to make fun of America, because making fun of America is fun. And especially corn syrup. Corn syrup is just a stupid thing. That's a stupid thing. It's nice. It's very good for confectionaries and all that whatnot, but it's stupid stuff. Now I need 720 grams? Oh, 220 grams. 220 grams of honey.
And also, it's kind of nice that there's an inclusion of honey. It doesn't have to be like all corn syrup, which is very appreciated. Oh yeah, this recipe is essentially being taken off of Joshua Weissman's But Better Snickers bar. It just seems like it works well. So, yep. Probably doing this very, very incorrect as well, just for the sheer thing of, oh geez, oh dear, it's in a smaller pot. Honestly, now that hindsight's really getting to me, I think I should have done this in that pot and that in this pot, but that's hindsight, and I'm already I'm doing the, oh, we're already doing the thing now, it's already too late. Yeah, we're about to see are those things funny, bad, sad, or all three of those things happen now. Hoping none of them really happens, but I hope nothing drastic happens, to say the very least. Alright. Gonna let that get to a simmer. And apparently I need to get this up to 231. But I'm gonna start getting down to business with other things. So I'm gonna be working at these things at the same time because I'm stubborn like that. But here we go. We're gonna get this nougat started. But we're going to be needing to get beating on this stuff. So for the next whole while, I am going to be quiet. You're probably not going to hear me, so just a little heads up for now. Okay. See you in a sec. Okay, so I'm realizing something. There isn't many egg whites in this thing. So I'm actually going to go off the walls a little bit. Off recipe, if you will. And just add a bit more white in there. Alright, that's all I wanted to tell you. Back to the silent mic. Sorry. Okay, so a few things just happened, and Yeah, that would have been real bad. Remember when I just talked about napalm? Yeah, it kind of got all over my countertop, and I'm starting to think I should put some shoes on. Granted, I'm wearing socks. Socks, so it's fine, but oof, that could have been real bad if it got a lot worse. It's very scary to work with like sugar and all this whatnot. Makes me worried. Ugh. But yeah, so far we're doing good actually. The caramel is still going, which I'm quite shocked about. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would. There's that. You might want to turn up the heat. But the nougat so far is being very pedantic, is being very tricky. Just gonna try and get this a bit more caramelized. Oh, and as I'm getting this ready, got myself a little tray. You know what's funny? Okay, so this thing, this is a whole hotel pan, like a half hotel pan. I don't know how I found it, but well, I know how I found it, but it was in a trash can, and it was like perfectly fine. Like there was no issues. I threw it in my dishwasher and let it go through a cycle twice, and got it real clean. Then scrubbed it by hand, baking soda, vinegar, all that line, all the all that whole stuff to make sure it's sanitized and clean. But like, this is a good hotel pan. Why is someone throwing this out? Because it's not so pretty on the sides, I guess. But like, it's such a good hotel pan. I'm using it. So, sorry, I was just really wanting to talk about that because I guess I'm a bit of a dumpster diver then. But like, listen, that is usable trash right there, and I will happily take advantage of it. That and hotel pants are really cool to have because it makes you really feel like you're working in like a banquet kitchen. It's just cool. It's pretty awesome. I like it. Lining the bottom of it with some parchment paper, and I'm just going to check the temperature. Right now, we're looking for our syrup mixture here to reach a temperature of 300 degrees, and then we're gonna fold that into our nougat, and then we're gonna mix that together very slowly, and eventually that will just turn into nougat. So yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, so far so good. Which is kind of strange. I didn't expect this to go so well, so quick, so far. So, yeah. But yeah, hi Scabs. I didn't notice you. I did notice you. I tried waving. So hi. The candy making is going swimmingly so far, which is a concern. Usually when things go well, something is about to go bad. But I hope still. I'm so excited to make this. Making candy is very much a unique experience. So hey. Yeah, I'm just turning up the heat now. And I definitely had to get a bigger pot here, because with the other one, when I was using it in that small, tiny little pot, this was overflowing, and those bubbles look pretty, but oh Jesus criminy crickets, you are going to have a horrible time with it. If you touch any of these bubbles, it is like touching flat, like molten soap. It is going to be a not fun time if you touch it. Kind of scared to even mix it because I just don't want to agitate it too much that it starts popping. Because if this gets on my face, oh jeez, that's gonna be horrible. Yeah, I'm a little baby. Sweating. Worried. Yeah, once it gets to 350, I gotta start muting myself again. Because eventually at that point, I'm gonna have to cater to this needs and start straining it into the egg whites. And I gotta turn it back on, and it's gonna have to mute. I gotta mute my mic again. I think we're good to go. So I'm gonna start doing that. Okay. Muting myself. And here we go. I'm gonna start stirring this into the egg whites. Oh, okay. So a lot just happened there. Okay, so first things first. My caramel, the caramel I noticed was starting to get, not dark, but getting close to that point to like, oh shoot, I had to add the cream. So I added that, so sorry, I can't explain that, but when it was getting dark, I just added the caramel, and yeah. Legal obligations are spoken now, of which I need to add a nice pinchful of salt. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you live, where you're from. If you make caramel, you have to salt it, or you are just a horrible person of society. Anyway, nuts in. And then think about this in hindsight now, from looking at my thing versus what I could probably be using. And yeah, I'm thinking I might need to get a smaller container real quick. It's a shame, I was so enthusiastic about actually using the thing, but it's too big, so it's unfortunate. Okay. So now the thing about this new the caramel, it's supposed to be a soft, I think a softened caramel. So I'm trying to get this line down to the bottom of it. Thinking, I'm not sure if it is going to be enough or not. Okay, I'm second guessing myself. Sorry. Those horrible, sad, no good nature of double guessing. But here we go. So I'm going to now throw in all of this in there. And yeah, we're gonna get this right into the pan and hopefully get this cooled off ASAP. And the sooner I get this cooled off, the sooner I actually should probably clean it. Just because, oh dear God, cleaning up this kind of thing is horrendously annoying. I'd rather save the headache, do it now, than let it soak in the sink for later, because when it soaks, it's not pleasant to clean. And looks like my suspicions were. I think I got. Okay, we're fine though. Hold on, I gotta do this because it's a little reflective for my likings. My fingers are real close to the caramel. I'm baby. Alright. Not exactly going to be the most admittedly cleanest looking candy bar, but once more, the goal of today is to make a edible one, not a clean one. Our nut caramel is on the bottom here, so that's a plus. We're gonna let that do its thing, and I'm not gonna be a dumb. I'm not gonna be stupid, just like touch it. I was thinking about it for a moment there, but like, no, don't do that. Don't do that, self. Oof. Word of pain. Okay. Sorry, now I can actually look at chat. Got a little worried there. Hi Minima, and it's good to see you here. Hi, how are you? Welcome. I am trying to make candy without having any experience whatsoever in a pastry environment. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta clean this pot now. It is sticking already. And I just poured some hot water in it too, so it's like, ugh, this is real bad. I don't have a metal scrub too. I gotta use just good old silicone, which isn't really too good to begin with, but yeah, you know what they say, if there's a will, there's a way. I hit two birds with one stone here, because now I actually do need to pepper some chocolate, but I also need to melt the caramel in the bottom of the pot. So we're doing a 2-for-1 ordeal here, yeah? So, I currently need 80 grams of milking. Yeah, I'm gonna 80. $80 grams of cocoa, of not cocoa, but like chocolate. I don't know how to temper, so I'm gonna probably do this in a very bad way. But yeah, I'm gonna temper this chocolate, and then we're gonna fold it into this, the nougat. Because I like chocolate nougat. Nougat on its own is alright, it's tolerable. Like, who doesn't like just a good marshmallow at the end of the day? But like, I want myself a nice chocolate nougat. I'm very, very, very picky. And you know what? I want it the way I want it. If I'm making candy, I want to make it the way I like it. So, yeah, I'm going to be adding that into the nougat in just a moment. I've been kind of worried because I kind of did just let this nougat sit. And I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to do it. Pretty sure you're supposed to add all your flavorings and stuff more to the time when you're adding in the syrup. But I'm not sure. So we're just kind of going with gut feeling. You know? It's not like I need to know, right? You know, people back in the day when none of this technique was made, they had no idea what they were doing. So like, yeah, I'm just doing that. I'm just kind of in their shoes in that regard. Alright, there we go. This probably isn't the right way or the correct way of tempering, but I just need some chocolate. So I'm not getting too fussy. I'm not gonna tempt it and all this, but like, oh, it's not tempered, or it's too tempered and all that. Too much to think about. There's a reason why I'm not into pastry arts, if you will. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Oh man, my poor roll. I'm looking at it now, and I just felt the sides. It's like, ugh. It's fine, it's gonna work, but like, it's gonna be such a pain to clean it out. I think the nougat turned out well though. Like, it looks fine. I'm not exactly sure what I should be looking for in the sense of like, oh, if it's not good, it should look like this, or if it is good, it should look like this. So I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. But it looks chocolatey enough to where I'm satisfied. And yeah. My instinct as a cook is telling me, oh, maybe I should taste it. Maybe I should give it a quick lick. But then there's another side of me, a gut feeling saying like, oh no, that's a horrible idea. You're going to be licking essentially the equivalent of napalm. But I did it anyways, and this tastes really good. Yeah, my main goal right now is to try and make sure I clean my entire stuff as soon as I can. I just really don't want this stuff to sit. I'm gonna let this. Ah. Yeah, I want this to cool off. I'm gonna put it in my refrigerator. I'm just quite worried. Ate all this sugar stuff, the caramels and all that whatnot. It worries me. Just because of not the danger. No, it is the danger. The danger is very, very worrisome. Puts me on edge. But I'm also just thinking about my poor bowl. The sides, they're like, oh, actually, the sides are very marshmallowy. Right, sorry, oh. It tastes like a marshmallow. It's so good. Nice and chocolatey. Kind of fluffy, light. It's good, it's good, it's good. Okay, so far so good. I just need that caramel to cool off, essentially. So you know what? No, I don't actually care too much in that regard. But I do care about having all my stuff cleaned out, so I'm just putting the nougat on top right now. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and get this all on top of the caramel mixture on the bottom. And I believe the recipe I read was like, oh, you want to make sure that it sits in your refrigerator overnight. Unfortunately, in the stream, we don't have that luxury of time. So, into the freezer this goes. Oh boy. Hopefully, nothing bad happens to it. So, we'll see. Now I can start cleaning up all my chocolate mess. Which is the funny thing, because I still actually need to do more tempering of chocolate. So I don't know why I actually cleaned up my one bowl. I'm actually kind of wasting chocolate. Not chocolate matching. I'm not sure if any of you guys actually have, like, ever messed with chocolate. Like, even the microwavable chocolates and all that whatnot. But, if you don't know, the unfortunate mess of trying to clean up chocolate, it's such a pain. It really is. It sticks everywhere, it doesn't come out with water, it doesn't mix at all. And then trying to clean up the mess after the fact is such a pain. It's a hassle. Doesn't even make it any better if it's nougat. Because nougat is very, very... It's like a fine line of, like, caramel, but not. It's like... I'm essentially trying to clean up marshmallow that's exploded into my thing, into my mixing bowl. But since the nougat and the chocolate kind of mixed, that makes it easier to clean out versus if it was just chocolate and nothing else. Okay, actually, no. I was thinking that was gonna be a pain to clean, but so far it's actually not that bad. So far. I'm an optimist for the wrong kind of reasons, so I have my expectations. It all matters on when it dries out. Huh, good, isn't it? How back to this counter this thing belongs. Come on. All over. Okay, how about stop? It's no longer this is no longer a press command. Ugh. All of that has now been done. Oh, wait. Oh. Fun. Okay, well, now this, it's completely solidified. Right. So I do actually have some plans. I do have a plan, because, you know, we have downtime. We're waiting for that, the candy bar base, if you will, to set. So, if there's something that I know we can do, we can now actually do another candy. Hold on, wait. In a weird roundabout way, it almost feels like I'm trying to do super blue. It just kind of feels that kind of stupid, you know? That should be all fine and well now. Feels fine and well enough. There we go. Okay. So, anyways, talking to this thing. I did have a plan to do this earlier this week, but honestly, I kind of forgot about it. So, anytime better than never to actually do what I want to do. Because I have pumpkin. I have a pumpkin right here. And, you know, I haven't actually had time to ever carve a pumpkin for quite some time. So, I kind of thought about it. Why not? The pumpkin was given to me by a coworker. So it's like, I just was given this random pumpkin. To my knowledge, this is not a sweet pumpkin, so it's not really ideal to cook with this because it's probably not gonna be as like flavorful. So hey, it's a good carving pumpkin at least. So why not try to carve it out, right? And also, I kind of feel the need to say, just because I do feel like I kind of candy on. There was like some of the nougat on me. I hope that doesn't blister. I didn't just, I don't know, didn't feel pain. Alright. Yeah, let's make I'm gonna carve a pumpkin now. That's fine. To be honest, thinking about it out loud, I think I've had the chance to actually carve a pumpkin in quite some time. I remember the last time I did carve a pumpkin. Maybe when I was like a kid, but now that I have better knife skills, better knives, and also probably a better know-how, probably how I can carve a pumpkin, I actually don't mind taking the time to just carve a pumpkin. It'll be fun. Yep. It's kind of fun because I remember. It's kind of funny just because I remember when I was like a lot younger, and I used to carve pumpkins all the time when I was like in my single digits. But now I don't really do it too much anymore, just because one, buying a pumpkin is not really worth the time, and unfortunately not the money. But you know, when a pumpkin is just kind of given to me and the opportunity does arise, I don't see why not. You know, I actually haven't even really made a pumpkin on my own in that regard. Usually when I make pumpkins, it's usually with my family. And technically, I'm still not making fun. I have you guys. So, Still remember pretty much everything that you have to do about making a pumpkin, though. Well, a jack-o'-lantern. Just trying to get the top off, and then trying to get all the guts out as well. Now you see, if I was like a smart individual, I'm not sure if Minima is still there, but if she's a smart individual, I imagine. And if I was a smart individual, I would probably want to keep the pumpkin seed there. If there's a constant with pumpkins, no matter what, really, the seeds are gonna taste good. Just the thing is, I don't really like pumpkin seeds. I feel they're a bit too... I don't know what the word to use here. A bit too... woody, I guess? Like, it feels like I'm eating a, what is it? A sunflower seed. But, like, not the seed, the husk. It's too husky? I don't like eating the outside seed, and what you have to do to actually work for it, it's so minimal that it's not worth it. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm just scooping out the guts and we're gonna make a funny looking face. I'm trying to keep an eye out right now because I know how sometimes my kitchen streams are. One of those things that loves just to happen a lot is when my chats just decide to stop working. So I'm trying to keep an eye out for that. But yes, what do you think of besides? What do you whole lot plan on doing today? Nothing? Sitting around in your room, doing nothing? Maybe going to go order McDonald's and calling it a night? Yeah, I see you. I see you in the back there. That's exactly what you're planning on doing. I see you on your phone right now. You're gonna go get down DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that. Go outside. Go have fun. Alright? I'm not having fun. Okay, wait. I'm not going outside to have fun. So, you gotta do it for the both of us, alright? Well, I cleaned it out enough for me to care at least. I think I could fit a candle in there. I do have a candle, so I don't mind. Throwing a little boy in there. I think someone also sent me a video. Someone sent me a video of someone doing a creme brulee and pumpkin. The idea is cute. It's very cute, but at the same time, I just can't help but think of how nasty it is too. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin. I don't really like the taste of pumpkin too much. So I would find myself struggle with that. Okay, well, the cleaning is done. Does the hat fit on? Oh, it does fit. When the hat fits. Alright. What do I do with her face? I mean, I could just go, oh, let me just make pumpkin on my head right here, but I feel it's kind of, I feel that's a little obvious, no? I mean, do I do pumpkin? I don't know. Let's see. Do you guys have an idea? If not, I'm probably am just gonna just go for doing a pumpkin. Well, the boy on my head. You know, actually, thinking out loud here again. Quite funny that I actually remembered this guy's name. I see him like once a year, so it's like, oh geez, I remembered his name. That's a head scratcher. How can I remember that of all things, but not like simple things like math? Hmm. All right. Well, I guess I am going to try to do Bumpkin. This little freak of nature on my head. Let me tell you, he's quite the crazy guy. You know, kills people who have celiac and all that whatnot. As with most things, the most important thing to do is getting the sketch done. So I'm just gonna draw the space with a marker. Okay, that looks good for now. I think if anything, I might have to move his eyes a bit more, but that's gonna be the basic idea I'm gonna go for. Nothing crazy. Try to make it a little bit larger, but I'm gonna actually get a small pairing. That's not small. Okay, well, plan B. I'm just going to try to carve it out by hand. Actually, probably what's be better is actually to just get the main cut and then kind of carve it out with this thing, whittle it out like that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the basic. Okay, it seems like it's gonna be a bit harder than I initially thought, but I'm fine with a bit of difficulty. I like it doing things a little harder. I like it having a bit of difficulty. I like a little bit of adversity even. You know what they say, adversity makes the something better. No one has to say. There we go. Eyebrows have been cut out. Yahoo, yippee. And now I have to get the eyes. I'm gonna really quickly try to scrap the eyes out. I'm gonna need a bit more space here. This is what I get for using a permanent marker. Oh well. Alright, let's see here. Sorry, Bumpkin, you might lose one of your eyes here. Well, you know what they say, you have one eye to keep, one eye to lose. Well, someone says, right? Oh jeez, I would not be good at, I'm not good at this. I'm having fun. Carefully not cut myself here. Yeah, I'm trying to peel out the outer rind first. Just because that seems a lot harder to cut, but once I actually get into the inner flesh of the pumpkin, it seems to be easier just to spin around with my knife. And then if I need to make it a fix, I can kind of just like scrape around with my knife here. Yeah, there we go. Good, good. Well, that's the easy part though. Now I gotta do the hard part, which is the mouth. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same strategy. Carve out a bit of the outer rind. And then I'm gonna actually cut out a piece of one. I'm putting the pumpkin in the way. There we go. Kind of worked. There we go. It's a little silly, but it looks kind of like it in a weird way. I think I need to make the eyes bigger. Pumpkin, you're getting bigger eyes now. You're getting eye improvements. Man, I can't believe I'm giving this pumpkin a 3D model debut before I get one. Isn't that funny? Making its 3D, it's getting a 3D before I do. Crazy, huh? There we go. I think I'm gonna exaggerate the expression a bit more, just because, you know, it's a pumpkin. It's supposed to be a jack-o'-lantern, so it's be a little freaky even. And also Bumpkin, as cute and funny as he may be, he's not very sinister. So I'm gonna make his smile a bit more sinister. There we go. Give him a bit more of a cheeky smile here. Work on the underside of a smile. There we go. I've actually cut a bit of that orange, that little red excess here. The thing will close to the brow. Okay. I might just be able to just barely. Very thin layer I'm working with. Wait, does Bumpkin even have a nose? I don't even know. Doesn't. That's kind of funny then. There we go. You could say that he looks more like a spider with his face, but I see it. I see him. Don't you see him? Kinda. He's a happy little guy. Okay. Hold on, let me just clean up here and then get a candle. I want to see how this looks. Okay. Little boy. Here we go. And I guess I now have to actually go get a candle. Well, I have this one candle. It's almost done anyways. So I'm just gonna use this thing. It apparently smells like Lily of the Valley, so very Minecrafty. Also, I'm weird because I know I can get a lighter. I think I have a lighter, but I think this is so much more fun. I think they're cooler too, honestly. And there we go. Our jack-o'-lantern. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let me see if I can show you it. That's really cool, don't you think? Ooh, ooh. Okay, that is a good pumpkin right there. I'll leave him right here for now. Yeah, that was good. Good little segue. I'll have that little guy. I'll probably put him outside or something. Scare off people because I don't have candy yet. Because now it has definitely been an adequate enough time where our candy bars are ready to finally get coated in chocolate. Or at least that's what I'm assuming. It's been an adequate enough time. So I'm gonna move Pumpkin real quick. And let's just pepper some chocolate again. Okay, well, let's see here. It seems to be holding its shape. The bottom is cooled. Alright, I guess the most important thing is trying to test it with a toothpick. Because I'm in the dark. I'm not sure if this is ready or do I actually wait. I think it's 74, so it's still quite warm. But holding its shape, and that's kind of the important thing. And I'm also very impatient, so like, I think I'm gonna try to cut it out and see what I'll get a sense on that. Okay, well, the nougat tastes good. Yeah, I think I gotta let that set a little bit longer. Well, in the meanwhile, I think I'm just gonna try to cut it down just a tad bit. And then I'm going to make sure it's gonna fit into the freezer. Because I'm gonna just expedite it, if you will, by throwing it in the freezer. I'll still put it in a smaller container, but yeah. Expecting the worst, hoping for the best. There we go. But yeah, I think that is going to take a bit of time. So, I'm gonna actually move to my desk. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I guess the candy needs a bit more time to set, so we're not gonna worry about that too yet. Right now. The caramel is very much set. I felt that. But the nougat seems like it needs a lot more time to actually get, properly set and ready. So we might need to wait a little longer on the nougat. So we got some time to spare. We got some time and things to do.
YouTube. That's the Twitch.
Quiet. Quiet. Looking at my feed, my YouTube and all that whatnot. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this turns out. My only worry, I guess, is that, oh no, the nougat is not gonna stick together, and all that stuff. But I think I'll be fine. I think I just gotta let the nougat really, really cool down really, really quick. So, that's gonna be fine. That's not really necessarily a hard thing to do. So I just gotta let that cool down, and then I'm just gonna wait around till, you know, ready to go. Oh. Wow. Oh, wait. I was wondering, like, hey, why am I not moving? But my my phone apparently fell so far forward that it turned off. Not a good sign. Yeah. Okay, so I don't have a plan now. Oh geez, oh god. Huh. Scavs. Minima. Actually, I'm actually now given a proper chance to sit down and actually look at what's going on with chat, see what's going on. Nice for them to come in and say hi. You know, I'm thinking now just cause I am, I guess. I'm thinking cause like I want some food, but I'm not sure if I wanna make something or order something. I'm not sure what I would order, which is the big thing. Like, oh, geez, I'm not sure what I would want to eat. But in that same flip side, it's like, oh, I don't know what I even want to eat either. So, like, kind of a bit, it's kind of like a hit or miss either way around it, right? Actually, I take that back because I know exactly what I want to eat. I either want to eat a burger or a pizza. Thinking about a burger right now, it does sound quite good. So it's like, does sound quite nice. I'm not sure if I've talked about it often enough, but I do actually really like this one place called the Shake Shack. They have good burgers, very good, very tasty. Yum yum. So, there's that. But what is it? Yeah, Shake Shack has some really good burgers. If there's ever a burger joint to go to, like, oh, where do you want to go? McDonald's or like Wendy's or something like that. I would say neither, and let's find the closest Five Guys or Shake Shack. Shake Shack is gonna be the priority because like Five Guys feels a bit much. I don't know. They give a lot of fries, so if you ever want fries, then that's usually the best place to go for. But I want a burger. I want a really good burger. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not sure if I want a burger right now or if I want a pizza. So, I don't know. A burger sounds good. I would really like a good old burger. But, like, wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I really don't think I would mind a pizza either. In my greedy head, I would love to have both, but that's a bit too out of my a bit too much out of my thing about a little too much out of my what's the word paycheck. I don't know. I forgot my analogy. I forgot my own analogy. Though it's like, oh, I would love to get a burger and a pizza.
But it's not a burger and a pizza. I can decide on. It's a burger or a pizza. So that's the thing. I'm like really trying to think like, what do I want more? What do I want more? You know, that's kind of. I'm not sure if anyone else thinks very hard about like ordering out, but like if you order out and like let's say you're not ordering like a single entree, like oh I want spaghetti bolognese, and then like you're able to eat that entire thing in one sitting, and like great. But then there's other things where it's like oh I want to get myself a burger, or I want to get myself a pizza. A burger kind of does more or less stays within the line of like hey this is something that you can eat the time of. But then a pizza is not. Pizza is definitely something that you could eat on your own, although it's very hard because it's a big thing. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, a pizza is good for leftovers and all that whatnot. And I'm trying to think, like, oh, do I want to make sure I have leftovers for the next few days? Because a pizza is really nice. I like pizza leftovers. It's fun. But, I'm not sure. Nah, I'm not sure. Alright, I've convinced myself. I'm gonna myself a good old burger. Yes. Yeah, hopefully by the time it does get here, though, because it's a fun thing. But, like, I'm hoping by the time it gets here, maybe, the candy will be set. Hopefully. Not sure. So, if anything, the nougat seems to be the thing that's taking the longest to set. So, I'm curious to see how long that's going to take. And also, it's kind of troublesome because it seems to be sticking a bit to the parchment paper. So, like, we might have a lot of, not spillage, what's the word? A lot of, what's the word? What's the word? Not leakage either. That's not the right word to use. Scraps. A lot of excess scrap. So, hold on. Wait, I gotta actually just do something silly real quick. What is it? Is it Friday yet? No, it's Thursday. No, it's Thursday, right? It's Thursday. It has to be Thursday, right? Yeah, it's Thursday. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking, like, what day is it today? Duck? And nice. Right. Yay! I did it. I ordered food. Yeah, but hey, is anyone else kind of surprised that it's already October 31st and like tomorrow is going to be November? Is anyone at all surprised about that? Because let me tell you, I'm quite shocked about that. Jeez. I'm excited though, because hey, November. November's close, and then it's gonna be December, and that's gonna be nice too. But, I'm just kind of more or less thinking of like, November is gonna be a very fun month. First things first, I'm gonna talk very briefly about the schedule for next week.
because next week's schedule is quite nice. It is very, very cool what we have next week. We're going to hopefully, if all things go well, I have a collab with Nina, and it's the stream that we were supposed to do last week, but we couldn't do this week because of issues, and hopefully, I'll be able to make sure that schedule works out for that then. When is Thanksgiving? Not sure. But I am also gonna try and do a collab with someone else in mind, although I'm not too sure if they've gone back to me yet. There's a few. But essentially what I'm trying to say here, a lot of collabs are gonna be in November, and I'm quite excited for that. So I'm kind of curious and wondering if the one person I know of that I'm gonna do is I'm wondering if she is currently what's the word? I have no idea what the word is. What's the word? I'm wondering if she's adding anything else, I guess. I mean, I'm wondering when the time is for the thing. There's a lot of things happening, so okay, good, it did do the thing. Hmm. Alright. But yeah, I gotta actually get next week's schedule set. For the most part, it is fairly set. It's just that it's a whole bunch of, at the end of the day, the whole lot of what I need to get set is small minor things like, oh yeah, I gotta make sure we're good at this and that. Yeah, so Sunday, I believe we're doing Stardew Valley with the underperforming lads, so I'm excited for that. Monday, we might have a collab. Wednesday, I think we're gonna do Cobblemon. Or maybe I'll make sure we do a gaming night. Because I know we started doing gaming nights, and then we stopped abruptly. I guess it's more or less trying to find good times for me to actually do it. Recently, I've been trying to figure out a whole bunch of things in the background here, so trying to work with timing and all that. It's kind of hard. So, I think Thursday. I think that's gonna probably be at 11. Go, 2. Yeah, it's already the 11th though. Isn't that kind of crazy? Oh wait, yeah, the 11th of the month. 4, 5, 6.
8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can count. Woohoo. But yeah, these days are just coming and going. I don't like it. Time's going too quick, and it's like, want to make. I wish it could go a little slower. I'd like to enjoy the time. Have you heard of the song? Their song "Play the Way" by Jake Neutron. No, I have not. Never heard of it. So, no, I haven't heard of it. Hey. I think maybe Wednesday we'll do a gaming night. I'm not sure. We'll see. Wednesday we might do a gaming night. Monday we'll see. So we'll see how that pans out. It's a song based on the fandom AT8. Attack on Titan 2? No, it would be Attack on Titan, it'd be AOT. AOA. No, I don't know what ATA is then. Hold on, I gotta make sure. Amanda the Adventurer 2. Oh, they made a second one? That's kind of funny, actually. That's cool. Good for them. I didn't know that they made a second game of it. That's cool. Real quick, I'm gonna go take a second here and go check on something. That something being the candy. Okay, we might have something to work. We just might. Maybe. Alright. We're gonna have a go. We're gonna have a go at this. I'm feeling hopeful here. Which is not something I very much feel very often. But I'm feeling hopeful. Bumpkin is here to help give us a little moral support. So, yeah, let's try. I feel like I should definitely grease my knife. Because if it's stuck that much with the knife beforehand, I want to try and minimize the amount of stickage here. Oh, that works like a charm, actually. Let's see here. Just trying to get out perfectly cut squares at this point. Or at least perfect enough. Oh, they are sticking apart from each other. But I have a feeling it might actually need more time to set. It's holding its shape, and that's the big thing. But I feel like it could benefit from a little bit more time. It's just the hunch of this. Oh, yeah, it would benefit a bit more time. Ooh, man. Alright, well, I'm just going to pick this up and throw it back on this thing. And we're going to freeze it. I I'm quite curious though because I'm 6 and I can't wait too long. I want to see how this stuff tastes. No chocolate, but you know the nougat, it's kind of just like this and all this and that. I mean, it kinda is set, but not exactly. This really feels like marshmallows. I mean, it's not. It's gonna be close enough. So let's taste. So the taste is very good. The caramel is not like sticky. Actually, the nougat itself is actually stickier. But it also all just melts in the mouth. Definitely better than any Snicker bar, I'll say that much. And the pistachios are definitely not hidden. Which honestly is a huge complaint when I have a Snickers bar. Like, oh, I don't really taste the peanut butter. I just taste sugar more or less. But you know, that's kind of the point of a candy bar, so you can't really shame it too much. But still. It's definitely going to need a bit more time in there. A bit more time to set. Worst comes to worst, I might actually just have to finish it tomorrow, which would be kind of sad. But hopefully that won't be the case. We're rushing. That's also another thing I want to take into account and say. We are rushing this in a way. We are brute forcing candy making. Which isn't really an ideal thing to do, especially for candy making, but okay. I'm gonna spin this around again. I mean, you know what we can do. The worst thing to happen, let's say we aren't able to make this candy bar. I can just have chocolate. It's not, and chocolate's good enough. It's good enough for a good old, what is it? Chocolate's good enough to have on a Halloween night. Let's see, maybe I can play a game as we wait. Okay. How about we play a small little game? Yeah? Would you guys be fine with that? Would you guys be fine with me playing a little game? Because I think I know a perfect game for us that we could possibly ponder and play. It'll be a complete 180 from what we're doing on stream today. But it is still something I know we could do. It's not really a good horror game, though, I will say. But it has some features. Hold on, wait.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures.
Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, here we go.
And they were both
Yeah,
happy.
wow. Listen, I kind of just feel like playing it. My brain, I know I can sit down. I know I can sit. I know we can probably do something more. Like, oh, I can make something and but it's like, no, I want to play this. So we're gonna be playing this. I'm sorry. I'm lame. I'm boring. So this is what we're doing now. Hmm. Here, let me turn off the BGM because we have. I think we have. Yeah, the BGM is here. So. Hmm. Yeah, I want to have some skill issues, I guess. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Those. This is a very. You know, I don't know why I always do this for my streams. Like, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna do this today. We don't end up doing that thing today. I mean, we are still baking and cooking and all that. What? Not. But listen, it's just like it's a lot of time, and it's a lot of time to burn specifically. So like, it's like, why not? Says my brain. Oh no. My headspace. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. My headspace. My headspace says other things that says other things like, oh, well, we don't want to. We don't need to do that. So yeah. Hmm. I'm sorry that my head is being the way that it is. I can't focus. I mean, I could. Oh, actually, you know, that's probably a good idea. Maybe I'll draw. We'll do a little drawing. Sounds fun. We could do some drawing. Oh, I don't have more keys. We can do a little drawing. We can do this and that. You can dance if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. Dance if you want. Can't dance if you want, because there are no friends of mine. Man, that sucks. Boy, that sucks. That really goddamn sucks. I am quite curious. There's a thing in that shop, little thing. And shh, I don't think it's good. I don't know if it does anything. Ooh. Ooh. Scary. Okay. Yeah, but Amanda the Adventurer? I didn't know that there is a sequel. I thought the first one was still being worked on, so like, I thought that was kind of the main thing, though.
Like, I thought that was the thing. Like, oh yeah, the first thing is being worked on still. Like, it's in like a beta or whatnot, you know? That was my first thought and idea of Amanda the Adventurer. I think something with the next year, though, or like just generally speaking, I definitely want to try to not work on, but like try playing some more horror games in the future. Honestly, I want to play more horror games. It's just that, you know, I'm baby. I'm baby, and also I'm kind of lame. Actually, I take that back. I'm very lame. Like, oh yeah, I want to play horror games. Horror games don't scare me. Oh, la, 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 la. But like, I don't know. If anything, I just don't like being jump scared. I find being jump scared being really annoying. But oh, I want the library. I find getting jump scared just to be very, very annoying above all else. Like, being jump scared is like, oh, it feels a rush and all that. Blah, blah, blah. Nice. Feeling jump scare and all, wow, it sucks. I mean, it's good. It's like, oh, exhilarating and all that sort of stuff. But like, I just feel like it's cheap. Which is the main thing. It just feels cheap to be scared to be jump scared, you know? Wait, why am I taking this? This is a useless book for me. But yeah, I don't really like horror games that just jump scare me. It's like, oh, it's in your face. Oh, be scared. Because I just find it so dumb. It's not my kind of horror game. I'm horror I like. I like to actually be terrified, which is like Phasmophobia. I really like Phasmophobia because it's not all jump scare fodder. It's, for the most part, everything's predictable. Ooh, I'll take that. Everything is for the most part predictable, which kind of makes the game a bit more enjoyable. There is some semblance of skill. I don't know. I must sound like such an annoying lad, because like, oh, I want to play a game that scares me. I don't want to play that scares me. I want to play a game that challenges me. Like, I sound like a stick in the sand. Oh, I don't like playing games. I want to be immersed in my games. Jeez. Uh-oh. No, that was gonna be a good run. But yeah. Just kind of continue. Oh, what's this? Possibly, maybe. That would be a good one. Alright, I'm gonna do one reset. I'm gonna do one reset I like, and if it's good... One more. Okay. Alright, never mind. We're not playing this now. Hey, there we go. Now I feel so much more focused. Hey, look, I just seem so much more focused now. I can now know what task we're gonna be on at this point. I'm so ready for what we gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna put the music back on and everything. We're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to see. Let me go take a little look-see at thing. Okay, good news. We actually might be in luck. Because the moment I started to touch the top, when I touched the top, it pretty much did not stick to my finger. That is very, very important. If it doesn't stick, it's most likely very set at that point. So we're gonna wait like maybe 5 more minutes, and I think we should be ready to go. So, yay, candy speed run. I think I'm gonna get my. Okay, so remember when I said I ordered food? So I did. So I'm wondering when it gets here. Because when I do get it, I'm gonna probably go on BRB. But let's see. We might as well figure and see if we can at least start tempering the chocolate. That's the big next step. So just try it. Okay. So tempering chocolate. To my knowledge, I have no idea how to do it. I'll be frank, and I'll just say, I don't know what there is to do. I don't know what to really do when it comes to tempering chocolate. I briefly did it, I guess, but like I'm not exactly sure the whole semantics behind it. Like to my knowledge, it's just melt chocolate over water because melting it on the stove top can burn the chocolate. But also that's just not really good at tempering. Because if you temper good chocolate, if you temper chocolate correctly, you get a nice shine and sheen and this and that. It's like, well, I mean that's cool and all, but I just want chocolate. Which I mean, at the end of the day, if I really want to melt chocolate, I could just, you know, do it in a microwave. It's just, unfortunately, a lot of my bowls are made of metal. So, I can't exactly have that option. Fun fact, I'm not sure if any of you know, but you should never microwave metal. It will cause a travesty. Very bad things will happen, in which that you should not try and experiment and do. Bad things will happen. And also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm also was kind of worried for a good few moments for a bit, because I thought I smelled gas, but that's actually just my candle, which is making me a little concerned, because like, why is my candle smelling like that? Like, of all the things to start smelling really concerning, a candle? Like, listen, I know Pumpkin means well, he's right there. But, like, I'm not sure if he's trying to somehow plot and kill me. Which is, like, why I love Bred. We both love Bred. I don't know. Do you like people with celiac, Pumpkin? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are you feeling the weight of your sins? I don't know. He doesn't talk to me. He's just a jack-o'-lantern. He also likes to sit on my head, so maybe he's just listening to my inner thoughts. Maybe he's thinking of actually. I always think about that. Like, oh man, I wonder how I can kill my. I can unalive myself, but you know. It's all just silly banter in my head. Okay, so I'm looking at this now. Although I'm not too terribly worried, my biggest concern now of the chocolate is that I'm just not gonna have enough. Because I am looking at it, and although it is quite a numerous amount of chocolate here, it does seem like it's not a desirable amount of it. Like, hey, this is gonna probably be enough for maybe a few chocolate bars, but what if I want to make more chocolate bars? That's the big thing.
hey, at the end of the day, I'm trying to also think, like, oh yeah, I am trying to make an edible chocolate bar, but I would also appreciate if I can make one chocolate bar that looks nice. And I know with that, I'm asking a whole lot. Like, hey, I want something that looks good and tastes good. Yeah, that's a lot to ask. But a guy can dream. Oh, that seems melty enough. Maybe. Yeah, hopefully that should. Alright. Giving our best with this. So, I'm going off video that I watched to where you would put two sticks, dip it in, and let it sit on a rack. That seems like our best bet. So, I'm gonna do that. Got a little sit-lap pad, so hopefully that will help with the cooling down, I suppose. Put it on here. And here we go. Oh, okay, we get an actual like tray. Here, this, and do that. And try to make this all good. Pulling up the knife still, just to make sure. Mitigation. Not nullification, but hey. So far, promising. Not sticking. And it's actually holding shape, which is a big thing. Holding shape, that's nice. Not sticking is also nice. Now the only issue I'm seeing that could be an issue is it not stay holding its shape. But we're gonna find that out under some moments. Ooh, wait. It is holding its shape. And it's peeling off. Ooh, wait, this might be really. Ooh, it's gonna work. Ooh, it's gonna work. It came out. And it's holding its shape. Oh, that's nice. It's good, it's good, it's good. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Oh boy, okay. So now I'm gonna clean the knife again. Yeah, it's holding its shape. That's a good sign. And now I'm going to do some nice cuts this way. This and continue on. That's cool. It just looks cool. It's like, wow, this kind of does look like how I imagine a Snickers bar would look if it had no chocolate on top. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to get those toothpick. And now try to douse it in chocolate. Oh, I mean, it's a little okay. Okay. And that little thing, that little signature thing. Oh, that looks good. That looks like that looks like candy. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, the first one turned out pretty good. Happy. We have one. We have one at least. Now I gotta make the others. Alright. I'm just gonna use my hands and all that whatnot. I don't care. I'm happy. I got my one. I got my one. Right, there's two. We got two now. Yay. Try and scoop the other ones on, but looks like my previous thought of like, oh, we might not have enough chocolate is coming to fruition, because it looks like we don't have enough chocolate. And also, my hands are also getting incredibly stuck up with chocolate here. Oh, I wonder why I'm not having enough chocolate here. Ugh. Yeah, it seems like at the very least, we're gonna get 4. But hey, I can very much say that it's 4 more than I thought I'd get. Honestly. Last one I can probably get. Because, like, here, look. See? There isn't really much chocolate left. Mostly probably because it's been sticking to my hand. But, yeah. No? There we go. I think that's good. These other bits, I'm probably gonna save. Maybe I'll let them breathe. Maybe just have them as like little caramel bars or whatever. Not gonna really be able to use them to put chocolate on, but I can at least put caramel. I mean, I can at least like snack on them as is. Yeah, pistachios and all that stuff, so it's healthy, right? But there we go. Chocolate bars. That doesn't look amazing, I'm not gonna lie, but that looks not bad. I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator. Give me a sip. I'm gonna just let them sit. Now I gotta wait for the chocolate to harden. So as we get that to harden, I believe. Hold on. So my food has come, I believe. Oh jeez, I got a lot of chocolate on myself. So I'm going to go on BRB real quick, but I'm surprised of how well it looked. Alright. I am gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick, and I will be right back. Okay? Okay. 1 sec.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull off the band-aid right now. I have tragic news. I was gonna try and reveal it slowly, but unfortunately, as I hesitantly wanted to check, I had realized I have made a mistake, and I'd forgotten to I overlooked it completely. I threw it in the refrigerator as soon as I could, but as you can see, they all started to melt. That is, until this one. Luckily, this one did not melt enough. So, yeah. Unfortunately, the one did stay. The others did actually melt. So, I don't know. Whoops. Oh well, we didn't do the thing. It doesn't look great, but I imagine once they actually harden and stiffen up a little bit more, they'll be just fine. But yeah, my food is here, and I also had realized that my phone is about to die. So I think, unfortunately, I'm gonna end the stream where it is right now. It is what it is, you know? I'm not good at candy making, and honestly, I'm gonna say it, despite of how they look kinda melty and not holding their shape, for the first time of ever trying to do this, I'm still quite proud of it. They're ugly, but I'm proud of them being ugly. I'm proud of them. They could probably be a lot better. Got a lot of chocolate on me. They 100% can be a lot better, but you know what they say. It is what it is, I guess. As unfortunate as it is, we unfortunately, well, not we, but I unfortunately have not made a lot of good candy bars. But considering that this was my first time, I'm not too upset. Hey, it is what it is, right? It doesn't look like we're also going to be able to raid into anyone as well. I'm taking a quick glance at my YouTube and Twitches. But, yeah. Nope. Doesn't seem like we're going to go raid into anyone. Oh, actually, we can go raid into Daishima, maybe. So, if anything, we're gonna go raid into him. So, yeah. Alright. Hey, we're gonna go raid into him on YouTube side, and we're gonna call it a day. Oh well, maybe I'll make another. We'll do this another time. Next Halloween. Next Halloween, I'll do some proper research, and we'll actually make a proper chocolate bar or something like that. Ugh. Man, those factories make this look so much easier. Alright. It is what it is, you know. The candy I did taste on the initial time we did start tasted fine. So yeah. I don't mind. It's gonna taste fine either way. And I will have myself a lovely Halloween. So yeah. I'm gonna go get some hot chocolate maybe. Go get a kettle and all that stuff. Get that set it and tuck in for the night. So yeah. Thank you all for tuning in today, though. I'm hungry. I wanna go eat. I'm sorry. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Happy Halloween. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. Keep an eye out maybe tomorrow or Saturday to where I will post a schedule. And yeah. Thank you all for tuning in today. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening. And I will see you all when I see you next. Happy Halloween. Saltea Kichee, everyone. And ciao. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye-bye.